Hey everyone, today I thought I'd show you some of my Minecraft maps, or at least one of them. So it's not quite done yet. I still have, I'm still debating about doing a few more details of some of these builds here, but um, I just wanted to show you overall what I got so far. Most of these builds were copied from some other YouTubers, so I'll probably put some links to their channels in the comment section. You can go to their channels, build with whichever one you want. Maybe come watch this video again when you want some ideas for the interior, because they don't really show you how to do the interior on there. So, but over here we got the Beatles' Yellow Submarine, and for the interior, I just kind of made the inside look like how it's described in the song. Our friends are all aboard. Many more of them live next door. The band begins to play. Here's a song stage from the play on. In the movie, though, it was, an actual submarine, though. It had, pipes and gauges everywhere, and I just thought this would be more practical, but... The pier here, or the dock, whatever you call it, I did have it a lot shorter originally, just to have these little rowboats, but I wanted to park the submarine right here, so I just had to make it longer, so did that. Here's a lighthouse I made, one of the first things I ever built on here, and this is the way it was for a long time until I decided to just fill this up with cartoon houses and stuff. Here's a little fish market. A little ironic here next to the Spongebob stuff coming up. Here we go. So we got Patrick's house. We got Squidward's house and Spongebob's house right here. The guy I copied this from, he actually does like two different versions of Patrick's house. He does the open version, which includes the furniture like this. And I decided to just do a little bit of both because I couldn't decide which one I wanted. So, and then I kind of added some of the other details from the episodes, like the living room we had made out of sand, and this was like the refrigerator, his pile of gumball thing, gummy. Some pictures on the wall, downstairs, dresser, toothbrush, things like that. Of course, he did, change the layout of his house, and throughout the episode. So it's up to you to decide. It's up to you to decide which one you want. This is the stuff I'm really debating about adding any more of. I got the stool he stood on when they were both kind of get tan and stuff, and the boat he had when he got his driver's license for he was the millionth person to get his driver's license, so. Squidward's house, got the grave he was when SpongeBob thought he was a ghost. And I had a hard time fitting his bedroom upstairs, so it's downstairs for now, I guess. He's a big music buff, so you got that stuff right here. I've also decided to add, some clothes that they wore throughout the series into the chest here, and again, another thing I'm debating about finishing, because the game's really starting to slow down as I add a lot more of this stuff, and it just... If it happens, if that happens, I'm probably just going to end up deleting a lot of it and just have, what they included in the tutorial and maybe a basement and a backyard and stuff, so... And of course, he did have a backyard like this in the episode where the Flying Dutchman turned SpongeBob and Patrick into ghosts, so that's what this is. This is the shed where we keep his lawnmower normally. And SpongeBob's house, backyard, we have the flowers, like at the front yard, and some trash cans. And Patrick's house, trash cans and a barbecue grill, things like that. There's Robo. There's the fence they sat on when they were all got turned into snails. And then for each side, each side of the street, I have this little coral background that I found on Google Images. I just kind of copied that and made it kind of repeat itself, as you move from one end of the, one side to the other. Little bamboo in the background there. Some rocks and plants in the end portal that's not active currently, but I'm working on that. Spongebob's house, of course, you had blue pineapple for wallpaper, and I just have a bunch of other stuff in here for, you know, to be like stuff from the show. And I have the iron bars for the rope ceiling / brown. This is supposed to be like the balloons from the house party episode. Here's the telephone from across the street. And we got a bus bench / bus line right there, and the bubble stand, the campfire from the camping episode. Here's the lawn chair Squidward sunbathing, and oh yeah, we got Patrick's house. Actually, we have the license plate. He flipped out Babe when he was in prison for him. There's the sign that told Squidward about the compositions wanted, due tomorrow thing. Here's the bus. And the inside, the bus driver actually had a clamshell seat, I guess, and the rest of the seats were kind of a red material-ish. So that's what this is. And here's the thing, the money collector, and the 50 cents Spongebob never gave him, so, you know. Steering wheel, gear shift. There's the bulldozer Spongebob was going to build, push Gummy into, and Patrick caught him again. And over here we got the Krusty Krab. No real way to get inside yet, so, you know, I have a little hole in the glass until then. Until I finish doing all this, if I ever finish doing all this. We got this little area where he tied Mystery up to. And we got some tables right here. They sit on barrels for the seats, so that's what those are, obviously. Composters are supposed to be like trash cans, the hooks he keeps his hat on. There's the crow nest, the spotlights, the stuff up here, like the stuff they have in the show, except it's Minecraft materials. There's the menu, order here sign. Here's the boat, the phone. The kitchen is very small, of course, cartoon logic. Got a first aid kit. The grill. Down here we got the grease trap. It's a little cleaner now than it was in the episode, but basically it's a bunch of like little sheet metal all welded together, and it's about the length and width of the building above. So, and we got the bathroom right here. So. Okay, then we got the Chum Bucket across the street. This is the open 23-hour sign from the Fear of a Krabby Patty episode. Though I'm debating about making this the official sign, I don't know. The cherry satin and the Kelp shake episode / the radio we had. The Krabby Land sign, which was right behind where the Chum Bucket was supposed to be when Mr. Krabs built Krabby Land, but you know. And the only thing I could fit inside here was one of the tables, and this bowl would be like salt and pepper shakers, napkin dispensers, and it's full of cobwebs because nobody eats at the Chum Bucket. And then down here we have the blimp that came out of the floor after Mr. Krabs destroyed it when they kind of switched places in the I think that was the Best Frenemies episode, Friend or Foe. This was supposed to be like a floor vent right here. There's a Flying Dutchman ship. I kind of added this whole upper deck design, and added this thing down here too, so you can get down here and slash the barrels too. And then we got Mr. Krabs' house right here. His garage would be on this side of the build house normally, but you know, I couldn't fit that, so there's his little launch area he was sunbathing in the Sponge Who Could Fly episode. Down here we have his root beer cellar. This is the exact number of barrels that was down here. I actually did count them in the episode, so feel free to pause that or any other moments to kind of get an idea of how much it is. So obviously I can't really do a whole lot of his living room, but he did have a bed like this in the Lost Mattress episode, so a little easier to build than a hammock, I guess. A boat with the blue boats, and Mrs. Boss Boarding School is right here. The guy I copied from shows you how to do everything on here except for the cones outside, which are these little orange things I did for that. And the inside of the classroom, I just couldn't fit 2 desks in here, and Mrs. Puff's desk and things like that, so. At least you can do the 24 thing with your friend here, I guess. Over here we have some random Bikini Bottom residence houses. The guy I copied these from, he'll show you how to do like, he'll show you how to build one of them, I guess, and he says you can like use different colors for, more of them. So this is what these are. These are my versions of them across the street. So we have a little small neighborhood going here, I guess. But the inside is basically all the same design. There's pink flooring, green walls, painting, and things like that. So. Over here we have the Kelp Shake restaurant. And I built the chest up with poison here to be like the Kelp Shake, the poison potion. So, bit of a double meaning there. But yeah, pretty much as you see in the show. We have the hospital right here. Again, the doors aren't really practical, but I did manage to fit a door in the back here. No, on the side. So, and the layout of the hospital did change from episode to episode. So, got a stretcher. We got the bulletin board, stack machine, soda. Got some rooms right there, and that's pretty much all I get fit inside. Then over here we got Sandy's tree dome. I also built her rocket myself. Couldn't fit much inside as usual, but there's a switch that would open the door normally. And we got our actual tree dome right here. There was a bush Spongebob hid behind when he was in the Best Day Ever episode. There's the chalkboard from When Patrick Turned Smart. Also, Bob Buff Pants, we got the ring they were practicing in. The log that Spongebob got stuck on in the Squirrel Jokes episode. Bird bath. The Tia Triadome episode. There's her exercise wheel, which he'll show you how to build, actually. Here's the arm cruncher. There's the fence she was patching a hole in the Survival of the Idiots. No. Pre-hibernation week. That's right, yeah. There's a ladder she was using to fix the hole in her tree dome. And the tree dome up here actually has some pink flooring, and there's a TV right there and things like that, Chair and nightstand. There's a bed. And let's see here. And then over here we have the Bargain Mart. He has the guy I copied these from has an old and a new SpongeBob playlist, so I just kind of copied the old one because I like that one better, I guess. It looked more like the one from the show, so. Put the doors in the back. You got a little some kitty rides right there. The inside, I kind of did based on the SpongeBob's House Party episode, Party Pooper Pants, Got the checkout lanes. This glazed terracotta here kind of looks like the walls that were in the store that day, that episode. Got the plan your own party kits, some grocery carts, lanterns hanging from the ceiling, the cans SpongeBob took from the pile, and things like that. And then we got Mrs. Puff's house. There's her car. When she got a hot rod from the wishing well episode. Again, the doors in the back. Looks like it fit was like this couch here and the cabinet. And that famous photo of her coming in the door right as the scene was happening. And then I decided to plant a bunch of bamboo right here because they added bamboo to the game, and I thought it'd be a nice thing, that area to have it in. So originally this was just, a really small thing, but I just had to make it a little bigger as time went on. So give it a nice little sandstone trim. And over here we got Brain Coral Fields and the grave they put SpongeBob's flying pants in that episode. And here's the campfires from Bob and Patrick were staying around in the Life of Crime episode. There's the treasure they found from the Flying Dutchman's. Got some enchantment portals here throughout the map too. And oh yeah, over here actually almost forgot this. Sandy had a garage in the To Save a Squirrel episode, so that's what this is. We got a Jeep, some gas cans, I think, and a dresser in there. Some hooks and a shelf. I did also build the wishing well behind the Krusty Krab over here, so hang on a minute. Yeah. Got the open side of the dumpster, by the way. And here's all the money that SpongeBob collected, and / all the equipment they used to make to find the magic deeper, So. Alright. Moving on. As soon as we get there again. We have the Treehouse from Minecraft story mode. He'll actually show you how to do the interior like in the game, so no need to worry about that. Over here we have the Hall of Justice. He said it's from Justice League, but I kind of designed mine based on the 1970s Hanna-Barbera Super Friends TV series. I got the trees they planted outside the building, and they have a Cellar edition one on the roof in one episode, so that's what that is. And the floor actually was a brown tile floor, which I had to place these logs one at a time to make it work, but works pretty good, I think. Here's all the gold they took from the honey they took from the one of the first episodes I have on DVD. Here's the area they sit at, the monitor. This is supposed to lead to another room, but I couldn't fit it, so there's supposed to be some reels up there. Some areas back here so they can fix the computer if they need to. And underneath, we have this little big basement that I built. It's about the same width as the building above. I guess they can park their vehicles down here because they got Wonder Woman's invisible jet right there, I guess. Then we got the electricity room right here. It's kind of underneath the pool outside. It's just a bunch of room with a bunch of switches on it, so. And then I got this underground bedroom right here or something here. Just a little extra space I had left over. I just thought I'd build something right there. It's kind of underneath the mystery machine. Oh yeah, and over here we got these little floor trap doors that they had here. So when the Hall of the Legion of Doom took over one episode, it probably happened a lot, but And then we got Batman's Batmobile right here, which I'm probably going to move after I build the Batcave on here again. I just need to find a good spot to build it at. Over here we have Top Cat's trash can house. It's a little bigger than the life size, but there's Top Cat right there. Got a bunch of stuff in here, even though we don't see him getting ready for bed and everything. So And then these buildings in the background. He does a few more of these, but I only did 4 because I didn't want to build them more than one color. Some of these colors, he built more than once, so I just figured, yeah, it's good enough. But each one has a basement, kind of. Some of them have stairs, some of them have ladders for a bait that lead to the basement, but some of them have armor, some of them have chests, and the other things. So as you move from building to building, you'll slowly get, the basic items from the inventory. The lighting, of course, also varies depending on where the windows are on the other side of the thing, so, Again, here's the ladder that leads to the basement in here for once. The bed measures the building itself, so. And then underneath little worlds like this, I actually built a little sewer. Little boats to swim around in. I can imagine that being part of the show. And we got these little oak trapdoors for the drains right here. Where are they? Yeah. So. Over here we have the mystery machine from Scooby-Doo. Then we have some Scooby and Scrappy-Doo for the Wolves here. Got some food for Shaggy and Scooby right there, and some music, and things like that. 2 sets of seats, gear shifts, steering wheel, And then over here we have the building from Fix-It Felix Jr. / Wreck-It Ralph the movie. And you get to go like, in the building through the sides here. I'm debating about doing more another staircase that leads up to the top here because it would just take up a lot of room. So, I just figured I would build the first staircase that leads up to the first floor. And then if you want to go up further than that, you'll have to take the fire escapes. But I got this nice little bit of a layout here, and it's kind of like San Francisco Capitol building or City Hall or whatever. And of course, I got a basement right here. I wasn't sure if the building had like a basement or not. I just kind of made up my own thing. So I kind of did this with a lot of houses. I just kind of changed up the bricks or whatever basement walls are, and I have like a grate floor like this. So that's what this is. So yeah. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff right here from the inventory. So over here we have Doofenshmirtz's Suburban House. The guy I copied this from doesn't show you how to do the backyard, but I found this by watching the episode, and basically has a little pool, patio sets. This is also like a water slide, diving board, flotation devices, so the boats, some more trees. The hammock he was in, the music box he was listening to. And I did the interior based on what I could see in it and at the house. I didn't really see anything else so far. But yeah, same deal with the basement again. The purple and blue rug. We got a lights and lighting fixture there. We got this little balcony up here, which I put the bed up here. So over here we have this actual Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. I got this from a different guy, so be sure to check out both their channels. Sometimes they'll do similar versions of the same house, so it's up to you to decide which one you want to do. So, but I went with one guy. I went with the TSMC guy for the most part because he'll do a lot more, I guess. One guy just only does the house. So, here's the basement. It's very big because I checked out another clip of it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of reached there, and this is how big it turned out to be. So, plenty of room to store those dimensions, I guess. Get the staircase that leads up to the middle floor right here. There's the caddy ad. really fit his laboratory up here, so, you know, this is the best I could do. Got some more stuff out here, and the balcony's up here. And then I actually put a little ladder to the roof right here, so. My own personal touch, by the way. This kind of matches the building, so, you know. So coming out of here, we have Jason Ferb's house, of course. There's the tree they sat under. There's the garage. And based on the way this house is designed, in the more real world, it's, you know, you kind of have to go into the doors like one section at a time. So here's the living room, fireplace, TV, couch, lamp. Over here is another room in the house with a rug. There's the chair Kansas sits on in the start of the show. It's lots of telephone she talks on. Jason Ferb's room is upstairs right here. Almost forgot to do this when I was walking by one day. I looked up like, oh. So, yeah. Alarm clocks, you know, you can just kind of guess based on what they are based on the Minecraft things and stuff. So, so that, okay, yeah, the basement here, I just kind of did a nice little concrete baseboard trim right here and brick wall everywhere else. Wood beam ceiling. Over here we have the regular show house. It kind of shows you how to make a pretty crazy hill for like this side of the house, but I actually noticed it was pretty rounded off in the actual show, so I just went like that instead. Here's the living room / the rug, the kitchen. This is supposed to be like pinstriped wall, but you know, it only turns out like this, I guess, in Minecraft. Cabinets, table, the chairs, the fridge, you know. Up here, we have the upstairs, Mordecai and Rigby's room, the trampoline, filing cabinet, lamp, their bed. This chest here, I guess, is supposed to be like a pile of clothes that Rigby sleeps on or whatever. More stuff in the chest there, and then we got Pop's room up here, you know. Chair, nightstand, bed, lamp, you know. And then the basement, I put the entrance right here. This is the garage, actually, I guess, where they park the truck in, and then they got the golf cart outside. Go a little further down, we have another part of the basement, I guess. I just wanted to have I wanted to have a basement under the garage, you know, so until I found out otherwise in the show, but a little closet right there. Some chains to hang her laundry up, I guess. Over here we have the Tom and Jerry house. The backyard, I just put a bunch of bushes and roses. There's Spike's dog house. Roomy. And the inside of the house actually did change a lot during the past few seasons. I tend to go with the Hanna-Barbera version for the most part. So this is what I remember most about it, was having you know, light blue floor and stuff. So there's the kitchen. There's Spike. This is supposed to be Tom, I guess. They don't have mice in Minecraft yet, so this is what Jerry's little hole is for now. There's a couch, and then the basement I designed based on the episode where were shooting off fireworks against each other. So that's what this is. Some crates and stuff, boxes. And I like this detail a lot. I put some cracked stone bricks underneath each beam, so. Upstairs we have a piano Jerry pushed downstairs at him once. You know, things like this. I guess it's more like an attic, really, but you know. And then we have a car that Tom had in one of the movies or TV shows, I guess. So that's the garage. Over here we have the Courage the Cowardly Dog House. The barn I kind of made myself by finding an image on Google, so that's what this is. There's the magical tree right there, and the hen house / the water well, and the entrance. I got the little grindstone he had, you know, sharpening the axe to chop down the tree there. Some piles of hay. Little loft up there, so this is how you get up there. And then we got the axe and stuff in here. Okay, the inside of the actual house, we have the living room, the chair, rocking chair, coat rack. We got the bedroom is downstairs, I guess, because I couldn't really fit it upstairs because that's where Courage's room is. Got his little, got the computer there, the chair, printer. When it comes to the windows right here, I just kind of put a little piece of glass there so the window still looks pretty functional, and you don't have to build the floor too close to it too. So there's a bed right there. And the basement, I did find on Google Images also. It's green ceiling, green floor. Got a little furnace right here, or what's supposed to be the furnace. And it's not very well lit anyway, so this is what the light's for. Get out of here. But yeah, he'll show you how to build everything else. Here's the Toy Story house from Toy Story 1. The garage, I just didn't do a whole lot. I just made it really small, and that with some lights in there, and things like that. I'll show you how to do everything else on the outside, but the inside, they had a white and green striped rug in the front near the front door, and this would be the upstairs to Andy's room normally. But the living room, we have some bookcases, like in-wall bookcases in there, and coffee table, a couch, a lamp, some pictures on the wall there, and Andy's room, we have the cloud walls and wallpaper up here, white paneling, bulletin board, a desk, chair. We got a chest, what do you call it? Desk drawer? No. Dresser drawer right there. We have a lamp right there. It's supposed to be a lamp. Molly's crib, things like that. The rug. And the basement, I actually had to make a little smaller than most of my houses on here because the yard is, of course, bone meal. If I went any bigger than this, I would have actually break the grass above. So I just had to keep it like this, But yeah, still pretty interesting layout. I think layout nevertheless. Over here we have the Flintstones house. Inside I have Fred and Wilma's beds, the TV, the chair Fred sleeps in, the intro, the rug, the piano from the anniversary episode. One of the episodes. I don't know if I had more than one, but here's the swimming pool he built. The fence Fred and he put up to keep Barney from using this half. And there's actually dirt down here because it's more like a prehistoric setting, so these are diving boards, flotation devices, some trees in the backyard, My own personal touch. Over here we have the up house. this was all trickier to do because, you know, Disney Pixar are very protective about, you know, their images being used without their permission. So I had to really kind of look at a house that looked like very similar to it, like out in Utah. So, but we have the old couple's chairs right there. We have beds. I got somewhat of an upstairs right here, and somewhat of a basement. You know, small house, small basement. So yeah, not too much to say about this really. Over here we have the Fairly Odd Parents' house, Timmy's Treehouse. You know, the inside. We have the fireplace. We have the living room. We have the garage / the station wagon. Before Timmy's dad turned it into a giant fighting robot. Or after, I don't know. Again, here's the basement. Got some more equipment over there.